An unheated truck, some sleeping bags, and sub-zero temperatures. Not exactly ideal camping conditions. Yet, camping in a parking lot for several days at a time is exactly what Dan Johnstone does every December.
I sleep there, I eat there, I do everything there. The only thing I do not do is go to the washroom there. So I go do that inside, and then otherwise I'm out here.
The 28-year-old from Edmonton has developed quite a reputation in Northern Alberta. He's known as Can Man Dan, and for the past 5 years, he's made his mark on the community by camping out in grocery store parking lots to increase awareness of hunger and homelessness and collect donations for the food bank.
Because, there's a lot of homeless people and, homeless shelters and soup kitchens that also benefit from efforts that the food bank do. So I like to put myself in the worst case scenario, which is, like a homeless individual.
This is his 5th year hosting the winter camp out.
It's usually I do in Edmonton, but this year I took it on the road, and we're hitting Alberta.
And that includes Lethbridge for the first time, where he hopes to collect 20,000 pounds of food and $15,000 for the Interfaith Food Bank over 4 days.
Well, the whole Feed Alberta tour, I just kind of wanted to encompass the most of Alberta as I could. So I hit Fort McMurray, which is the far north, Edmonton, which is the center, and then Lethbridge, which is the south. And each food bank does so much for their surrounding communities as well. So I thought it was a good fit, and I come here and everyone is just so receptive to camp out, and it's a tremendous thing.
It is absolutely fantastic. I admire everything that he does, because personally I couldn't do it myself. But it's great. It's going to a good cause, and it's all, fantastic.
This whole thing started 5 years ago because I wanted to do something to give back to the food bank. Growing up, I was a recipient of the food bank, my mother and I, single mother household with my brother. So times were tough, and we relied on the food bank more often than not. So I turned 18, got a good job, and then I started the whole Can Man Dan initiative, and then the winter camp out fell on that. And ever since then, it's raised some really tremendous numbers.
Can Man Dan spends long, lonely days outside supermarkets with no connection to the outside world.
I don't bring an iPhone or iPad with me.
He simply spends his time talking to people as they pass by.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Hello. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Good.
Wishing season's greetings.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Very generous. Merry Christmas to you.
And if someone brings him a cup of coffee or hot chocolate, it makes his day.
Lethbridge citizens are very generous, I hear, and from what I've seen, they're incredibly generous.
During his Lethbridge visit, it's the Fairview Safeway where his campout is set up from noon on December 17th until 6 p.m. on December 20th.
I'm just glad I can give back to my community in some sort of way.
For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Jeanette Roche.